Hello, everyone. This is Matt from the Alchemy Lab, and this is sort of impromptu because there have been some developments in a couple of things that we were talking about on the channel um, over the last, I think, like three interviews. This is entirely off the cuff. I'm literally like the video for Tim Dempsey is processing right now, and I was just thinking about this, and I'm like thinking about the OGL stuff, and I'm like, I actually have to I kind of have to vent here because I'm annoyed. There's been a development, you see. There's been a big development, which is that we won. Um, this is the narrative going out from all the D&D influencers now. We've won. I don't think we've won anything yet. Um, Basically, the reason they're saying that is that the OGL 1.1, I think the original OGL 1.0A, I think it is. Wizards of the Coast have come out and said we're not going to deauthorize it. It's going to remain as it is. Now that's something that legally there were big question marks over whether they could do that in the first place. A lot of legal experts have said, no, you can't do that. So the fact that they're saying we're not going to do that, well, it's like, yeah, obviously you can't do it. So, um, and yet the narrative from D&D Shorts, from there's a bunch of people who have been kind of like tuning in. D&D Shorts is the main one, who has been really sounding off about all this stuff. And the video he just made is, guys, we won. So, no, you haven't. You haven't won anything. Like, have you been paying attention? What did they try? Look at what they tried to do. They tried to steal people's content without paying them, and they almost did it. And they tried to do it sneakily. They tried to do it behind everyone's back, and like, and the question is, are you going to go back to D&D? That's the big question that's in all these comment sections. Are you going to go back to D&D? And I'm not. And there's a lot of people like, yes, now they're doing the right thing. Yes, we're going back to D&D. No, don't go back to D&D. Play Pathfinder. Play anything else. And like I say, don't go back. That's sort of my annoyance at the situation kind of coming through my mouth rather than anything else. You're free to do whatever the hell you want. You're free to go back to D&D and spend $30 or whatever on D&D Beyond and happily play the game while it becomes a monopoly and people's livelihoods crumble because of one D&D. Yeah, absolutely free to do that if you want. Whatever. It's a game that you enjoy. It's a game that's personal to a lot of people. But I look at it and I'm like, this isn't a win for anybody. What it is a tactical retreat. It's a tactical retreat on a battlefield that wasn't even really a battlefield to begin with. It's a bit rambly. Apologies for that. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I have no desire in my body to go back to D&D at all. At all. We're not going to go back to it on the channel. I'm not going to go back to it in my personal life. One D&D is the long con, and it's coming to wreck the hobby. It's going to wreck the hobby. So what they're trying to do with virtual tabletops is going to massively impact Forge and Roll20 and all the other VTTs that are out there. It's going to impact the people who make a livelihood through those VTTs, virtual tabletops. And I don't see any reason why they're not just going to try this shit again. Like, they know now the line. What the D&D community have done is show them their ass. That's what they've done. They've shown them their ass. And now they know where your ass is, they can kick it. So next time they try this, I guarantee you, next time they try this, a lot of the community are going to be cheering for it. I'm hot about this, man. I'm hot about it. I'm not happy, but you know, it is what it is. Corporations are going to corporations. Corporations are going to corporations. Corporations are going to corporation, and fans of a corporation are going to do what they do. People whose livelihoods are tied to D&D are going to make sure that their livelihood is secure. It's pure survival. And I don't have much, I don't know. I'm struggling over how much animosity I have for that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's survival at the end of the day. But never forget what they did. You better not forget. Go back to making your D&D videos. Go back to talking about, you know, oh, this character build and that character build, and oh, look at this fun thing we can do in D&D. Go back to doing that if you want to go back to doing it. That's fine. That's how you made your brand. But you better get ready for when they pull this again, because they will. Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro know exactly where the line is now, and they're gonna push it. They're gonna push it. They're gonna push it, and eventually, you're gonna realize that you backed off too far, and they allowed you to back off too far. So, I'm not going to step down. I'm not going to let him walk over me. I'm out of D&D. So that's that. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Hold their feet to the fire and keep holding their feet to the fire, and don't let them push you back further.